advanced animation from Animation and Art School, and now I'm working in Eccentrics as a junior animator. It's been almost more than a year since I've been in Eccentrics, and when you pass out from a well-known school and you get trained by so good people, and entering into a production for the first time is very scary. It's like a whole new world out there which you haven't explored, and every day is a new challenge out there. So it was fun. I mean, I was learning so many things every day, and that's the good thing. Like in production, every day you learn something new, and which is a very exciting process. And you get to meet so many talented people around you. Since you enter production, now the big difference is you don't have that much freedom anymore. You do have certain freedom, but for example, when you're animating a shot, you've been given a certain guideline. Okay, this is what has to happen in a shot. So it depends on projects too. Like the project which I'm working on, it has the creative freedom. Like they give you a storyboard and an animatic, and you don't have to stick to the poses they've given you. You have certain guidelines and certain direction in which the shot wants to go, of how the client and the director wants, and you can just play around in that limitation. And actually that's what I learned. The best creative output comes when you're in limitations. You don't feel like you don't know anything, because since you've been trained at such a good level, things become pretty easy for you. Once you pass out into a production, you become ready for production. That's the best thing. That's the education system. Best thing about the education system in Animation and Art School, Goa. I was very lucky. I got to work under so good mentors, and they pushed me to the limit. And you can see the fruits later on now, and it's helped me a lot. So we had an annual office party last week, and they were giving out awards that time. So there was a category called Most Valued Contributor, and in junior level, like who did outstanding work outside their requirements or capabilities, and who surprised a lot of people. So me, one of my friends, and we three people out of there's almost 500 people in our company. So we three got a certificate for that, and it was totally unexpected. I mean, I do get appreciated for my work, but I didn't expect they would actually recognize it, and it was a really all the fruits of your hard work and your mentors' hard work and the school and all the education. It just felt like it paid out, and it felt really good. Yeah, since the basics which I learned from Animation and Art School, it helped me a lot in production, because in production, when you're working on a shot, and when you apply all those things which you learn from school while animating a shot, and you go through all the basics and you apply it, it really helps you, because the colleagues around me, they might not have had the same kind of education, so they kind of rush through a shot. They don't actually properly plan it, like for example what a character is actually thinking when he's in that shot, and what the shot requirements are. And since the time limitation is so less while working in a production, you tend to skip through all these things. And what happens is, even though the time is less, but you still try to input all those fundamentals and basics into a shot, it really helps you stand out, your shots a little different from all the other shots other people have done, which is why you get the people appreciate you. all the aspiring students out there, who are passionate for their stuff and who wanna, make a good career in this, and trust me, this is the best thing you will be doing to yourself. And what I can say is just never stop. Just keep working hard and be passionate about what you do, and always try to do something different. That's what sets you apart from the crowd when you, for example, enter into a production. And just do what you love, and love what you do. So the students who are looking for to coming and studying in animation and art school, trust me, that will be the best thing you'll be ever going to do, and you won't regret it. I certainly feel very lucky. Like I was one of the we 5 people were one of the first students in animation and art school, and it was a journey you'll never forget. And it pays off, all the hard work and all the exploring, and since Goa is a very beautiful place to be in for all this. It is meant for artists. You have all the creative freedom there. You don't have a lot of the urban pressure or something, So that really helps cultivate your creative side and your aesthetic side, and that is the best place to be in. And you're in animation and art school, so both things kind of gel together, and comes out, a special thing comes out when you pass out from the school. And when you do go out, you're gonna miss it.